And yeah, this is when I first started training. I just remember kicking the absolute fuck out of this kid's back and then just legging it. Because I was like, yeah, this kid did not look like he was doing well, so I just fucking legged it. I was like, I'm not sticking around I'm not sticking around to get yelled at or anything. So I whacked him and then I said, okay, deuces up.
Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Hittin podcast. We're back another week, as always.
What's cooking,
in the
mate?
building.
Everything's good.
Everything's running smooth, efficiently.
Life is good. Life is great.
Yeah, nice day after the shit weather Sydney's been.
It actually has been an
today
amazing
and yesterday's
day.
been really good. It's not
been
even too
warm.
hot.
It's been nice and warm.
Yeah, it's nice warm. Yeah,
and it's not like muggy warm either.
It's
not sweaty.
It's so
just
good. Yeah. Hopefully it can hold out for like another day or two because apparently it's meant to
go to
come
shit
back.
again.
Noah's Ark style V2, but
it's all good, honestly.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? We drown.
Before we get into the episode, though, as we always do, subscribe, hit the like button. Hit the bell notification as well to be updated on shorts as well.
Yes, sir.
Then follow us on TikTok and Instagram at HittinDifferentPod.
Yes, sir.
And for you audio listeners, you lovely people out there, follow us on respective platforms. Give us a rating and a review.
Apple, the works, yeah.
Yeah.
Leave a review for the boys. Let's do it.
Without further ado, though.
Yes, sir.
Let's get in.
How's the week been?
Not bad. I had a situation at work that I want to just get into straight away.
Oh, no.
And it's a Karen moment.
Karen moment.
Yeah.
Shit, that's not fun.
So I'm working at like the gallery, the restaurant area. So it's where you serve food, do all that kind of shit, you know?
Yep.
And some guy walks up to me and we have like a specials board above where I stand.
Yep. So like steak of the day or fish
steak
of the day or some
fish
shit.
of the day, whatever, lamb shanks and go dumb. And then some dude walks up to me and he goes, yo, like, is it $0? Because it says non-members pricing, members pricing. All the non-members pricing has like the respective prices.
Yeah.
Non-members, it says 0 there, but it says 10% from non-members pricing, right?
Yep.
And you always get the shitty joke with the old people. They're
$0,
like, oh,
it's
0,
free.
yeah. And you're like, haha, no, it's not. And they're like,
Yeah.
haha, it looks like it. And then you just move on with your life, whatever.
You just grow up, yeah.
And this dude came over with the same thing. And I swear to you, it's a regular thing where minimum one shift happens at whatever.
It's free, ha.
So this guy goes up and he's like, yeah, like for free. I'm like, yeah, like you again, one of you people.
Yeah, you're
no,
funny,
it's not.
yeah.
And he's like, no, it's for free. I'm like, oh, nah, like it's not.
It's really
like,
not.
Yeah,
it's really not, my guy. I just wanted to let you know it's not.
Then he's like, no, it is. I'm like, oh, you're being serious right now?
It's dead ass.
You're being actually genuine about it.
Yo, $0 is free.
And he's like, yeah, no, it says $0, so you have to give it to me. I'm like, I'm not giving you this meal for free.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? He's like, it says $0. You're entitled legally to give it to me for free. And my patience went.
It just snapped.
As soon as you said the word legally, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Yeah, I'm not even going to get
I'm
into
not even
this.
going to try. I'm just going to say, hey, fuck you.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, he's like, legally, because it's advertised as $0, you have to give it to me for free. I laughed. I'm like, bro, I tell you, whatever you tell me, I'm not giving it to you for free. I'm not.
I'm sorry.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah, legally, I'm not.
Yeah,
that's
the end of story. Hey, I dust my hands and back up.
You want it? Go get it. I'm not giving it to you.
And he's like, wait, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm not giving you this food, bro. And I was like, show me the legal thing.
Pull up the law. Go get the law.
If you want to say that, go show me something. You know, and you might be able to convince me. Even then, it's probably a no.
Even then, I'll talk to the manager.
You show me, I might just say, you know what?
No.
Hey, fuck it, bro. Go away. So he's like, oh, okay. So where's your manager? I'm like, oh, you're that dead ass.
Is that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Is that guy?
So I was like, hey, she's over there dealing with someone at the moment. Once you're done, you can step in line and have your turn, you know?
Yeah.
So in spite of him, as soon as he walks away, I turn the specials board off.
Oh, no.
So he walks over to the manager and he speaks to them and he's like, hey, it's $0 the food. The whole encounter I pretty much had with him, he's having that with them. Yeah. And my manager's laughed as well, like, you're being silly.
He's like, having a giggle, mate.
And before she started laughing, actually, she goes, what are you talking about? What? And he's like, oh, the board. So he walks over to the board and it's turned off now.
Oh.
And they both stood there in front of me looking up and they're like, oh, the board's off now. How convenient. And she goes, yeah, it is, isn't it? And then he goes, I should have taken a photo. And she goes, yeah, you probably should have. And then he's like, he was dumbfounded because I was like,
oh
what
shit, I've lost.
Yeah.
My legal has gone out the window. The board is off.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
It's just gone.
Oh shit.
And she's like, and he's like, oh, anyway, this is what happened. It was free. And she's like, it's not free, bro.
It's not free.
And she chuckled.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you laughing at me right now?" And she goes, "No, I'm not laughing," even though she did chuckle.
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you." And she's like, "If you're going to treat me with that disrespect, I'm not coming to this club anymore." So he puts his beer down, whips out his wallet, places his member card down, and walks out.
And he just leaves. He's like, "Hey, yo, you're going to miss my business. Dude, my one schooner a day, you're going to miss it.
If
this
that,
whole club."
I've seen this guy probably like once a fortnight.
It's okay, bro.
And he just comes in like, and he thought he killed it. He
thought he was like, "I showed them.
I won
I
today."
showed them today.
I was like, "You're a fucking loser, bro." Like,
Mans now has to travel an extra like 20 minutes to get to his next local. All he's
Just to
added
prove a point.
is an extra $10 to his Uber trip. Like, he's fucked it.
I can't believe it though. Like, my thought is like thinking, did he come in with the intention when he saw this?
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually going to get a free meal out of them.
Do you reckon he's been like planning it for weeks?
Yeah, because he
Like,
probably looked at the board.
he's come in for weeks and been like, "Nah, I'll pay for my meal today, but I'll get him one day."
You know what he wants?
And then he picked you, and he was like, "Nah, this kid looks like he'll give me a free meal if I
Yeah.
press him hard enough for it. Like, he'll just."
And he just wanted to follow it through to the
He was like, "Nah, fuck it. I'm asked. I'm going. I'm going dumb. I'm going dumb. Today's the day."
So yeah, he didn't get the meal.
Yeah.
So in his best case scenario, he's getting the meal and he sat there like, "I won. I got him." You
Yeah,
know, like
he
I got
thought
the
he
free
took
meal.
dub season. Yeah.
And then the only other option is him. Yeah, you have to high horse it. Like, you have to be like, "You know what, I'm walking." Because if you just cop it, you're like,
Yeah, if you just
you're
cop
a
it,
dickhead.
like,
You have to come back and pay for it. It's like,
Yeah,
look at you, you know?
it's like honestly, I'm gonna charge you an extra $1.50. $1.50 for goods and services.
But it was so dramatic, and I was like, that is such a Karen moment.
Yeah, no,
like that
he
is.
dragged it.
They think they're entitled, and they think everything's just like how it is. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
Speaking of old entitled guys,
Yeah.
so I went out last night to Bella Vista Hotel.
Yeah.
Great place. And I was just chilling on the sidelines. Everyone was up dancing. I was a bit tired, so I was taking a break.
Yeah.
And I was kind of just sitting on my own on like this table, just chilling, whatever. And as I'm like sitting there, I'm scrolling through Instagram or something, just bulling. And these two girls that are next to me, so it's like this long bench. You've been to Bella Vista, haven't you? So it's this long bench. So these two girls like scoot over next to me, and I'm just scrolling through my phone, oblivious, whatever, not paying attention.
Yeah.
And then the girl literally next to me like starts pushing me sideways,
Yeah,
and I'm
right.
like, "What the fuck's going on?" So I like scoot over just because I'm like, I'm not bothered talking to people right now. And then scoot over again, and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on?" So I scoot over again, and by this time I've scooted like a meter and a half around this fucking table, and I'm like, "Is everything okay? Like, what's going on? Like, you guys are being weird. Like, the fuck?" So I'm just like, "Hey, like, what's going on? Like, is everything all right?" They're like, "Oh, this old guy keeps like moving closer to us and trying to touch my friend." And I was like, "Chuck, like, what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean?" So this old, like, balding ass, like, dude, I don't even know where to be from.
Yeah.
But this old balding dude is like scooting closer. So every time I scoot over, the girls scoot and then he scoots.
And then it's just a constant scoot.
Yeah, no, so it was a constant fucking scoot, and I was like, "No, this is fucking drag." So by the time I realized what had happened, he like came over and like shook my hand. He's like, "Hey man, nice to meet you. Like, how are you? How's your night?"
Yeah.
Da, da, da. Like, when I say he's old, he's old.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's
senile.
He's
senile.
weird. He's weird,
got a walking
bro.
stick and everything.
He's weird.
Yeah,
He's weird. And I'm like, "Hey man, like, I'm doing all right. Like, how are you doing?" He's like, I'm blessed. I'm doing great. Jesus loves me, bro. Yeah, no.
What was he?
I don't know, and I don't want to butcher it. I ain't gonna make assumptions. But he was just going crazy about like how Jesus loves him, and then he turned to the girl and he's like, "Yeah, and these beautiful girls are here," and da da da, and he was talking about how much he loves them and how cute they are and all this type of shit. And I'm like, Chuck. Yeah, nah. I was like, "Did it?"
Did he deal with it or?
So he ended up like trying to sit next to me and like being like, "Oh, Sue, do you know these girls?" Da 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 da, and I'm like, "Nah, they actually are like
trying to get away from you.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, they're avoiding you, so can you just go away?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh no, I don't mean any harm. Da da da. I just want to tell them how beautiful they are and all this type of shit. Like, I just want to buy them a drink. All this." I'm like, "No, like just go away. Just dead it. Just dead it." He's like, "Oh no, like I don't think they mean that. Like, are you sure? Speak to them." I'm like, "No, they mean it." It's like,
What are you, middleman?
like I'm like, "Yo, this isn't fucking high school. Like, I'm not writing a note for you to give to them. Like, it's dead haps."
It's done.
And he was like, "Oh, okay, da 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 da," and like he ended up fucking off, but like he fucked off like 2 tables away, and then sat there and just stared at the girls like for literally like 15 minutes, to the point where like a Seki walked past, and I was like, honestly, just go ask the Seki to kick him out.
Kick him.
And then like got up and asked the Seki walked over, fucked him off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. Seki was just
he's
like,
like, "Get
because
out."
it was two girls that were like this old dude who hasn't stopped staring at us and wouldn't leave us alone. And then the Seki, he was like some big like islander guy, and he was like, yeah, fuck off, mate, get the fuck out. So he kicked him out.
Yeah.
And I was like, shut up, bro. Old people actually don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
They get drunk and they just say, fuck it, bro. I've lived
Yeah.
long enough. I've lived a good life. I don't need to
just
care
do whatever
anymore.
I do.
Yeah, fuck it, bro.
Well-
What are consequences? It's fine.
Where we're going tonight is Bella Vista.
Yeah.
And I've heard that place is renowned for like having some oldies, but like another place which we thankfully are not going to be honest, in my opinion, is Albion's.
Albion's
And
is dead.
It's dead, bro.
Albion's is dead.
It's so
Albion's
dead.
peaked at chilling it.
Yeah.
When chilling it performed at
2019
Albion's,
or some
it peaked.
shit.
It
Yeah,
peaked.
it
It peaked.
And
It peaked
after
then,
that-
and then after that,
Hey,
Albion's
go
just
out of
fall
here,
off.
go away. Because the thing about that, if you know Para, if you know Western Sydney, you know Albion's, where it's just reeked with like weird old people. Like Bella Vista, you just
Yeah.
explained one, but like I think Albion's, because I've been there more, definitely was more notorious and more well engraved in my head of just old people being
It's like kind of like
weird.
Fiddler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is,
you just get weird. You get weird people
You
around
get
the,
weird people.
around the joint.
That's a weird thing about the local places we go to. Like you obviously have
You get
your
your-
us, you
yeah,
have
you
our,
get- you get the
but then
youngins.
you get the weird like
Yeah,
oldies,
old like
these-
40 plus that are trying to have a dance
On
and
a
boogie
dance
on the dance
floor,
floor. It's
yeah,
like, yo,
yeah.
go away.
And
Like,
like-
these people could be your daughters.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
leave them alone. They don't like you.
And the thing is, like, I get it. Like, you're
trying to
because
have fun.
Yeah,
You're trying to
because you're
go
certain age
out
doesn't mean you
and-
can't do
yeah,
things. We're
you
like,
can't.
fuck. They should make like an old bar.
An old bar.
Like 35 plus only.
I mean, they do.
And
Like
they all go there and
Edamoga
go
or some
dumb.
shit. Just go to Edamoga or like.
Yeah, but they don't. They
They
somehow,
don't.
they for
They're
some
just-
reason come
It's like,
to
yo,
these
I'm
fucking
going
places.
to
you
the
know?
EDM. We're
And
going.
it's like,
They're
fuck,
drawn to
man.
it.
Like, do you reckon when we're 40 or 50, we're going to be going dumb like
hope
that?
not. I
Yeah,
hope-
I
I
hope
hope I've
not.
got something
I hope
better to
not.
do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I
yeah.
hope I can just
Like,
post
I don't
up.
mind drinking with people,
Yeah,
but
with
like not
Mendon,
on a
not on
Nah,
a not
yeah,
on
the
a
dance floor
18-year-old
with
dance
18
floor ting
yeah,
doing
yeah,
ish.
yeah. Like it's just so weird and like
DJ's not on haps. Not when you're 45,
Yeah,
bro. It's
no.
like, give it up, man.
yeah, let's
Just-
go clubbing
just
at
stop.
45. Like that's not it, you know.
Far out. Another actually funky story from last night.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I told you earlier, but the guys in the bathroom trying to have a swing.
Oh yeah.
So we'll kind of let everyone in on the story.
Yeah.
So I was actually in the bathroom already, just chugging a leak
Yeah.
as you do.
As you do.
And I'm like, just minding my own business, kind of stood in the corner of the trough, just staying away from
Yeah.
everyone. Don't look because it's gay, all that type of fun stuff.
Yeah.
And I like zip myself up. I'm like, okay, let's go back out. I get to the like wash section. I'm doing this, doing that, whatever. And then like to my right, all I hear is, "The fuck did you say?" And I'm like, "Shut no, like not this
Hey,
shit,
please.
not this shit,
Let
not
me-
like
let me
yeah,
out.
no, I don't want to be stuck in this fucking toilet like it's dead haps." So basically, the story is, I think this shorter
Dude.
dude, yeah,
Yeah.
we're just gonna run with dude. The shorter dude, quite tubby, kind of stocky build.
Yeah.
Was walking out, and as he was walking out, he had his fucking
Proud chest.
chest out, shoulders wide as he does, and he's walked into these two bogans, let's just
Yeah,
call them.
yeah.
And these two bogans, as they're walking in, they're bum chests, and it's like the first bogan's like, "Oh, sorry about that, mate."
Walks on.
Walks on, just whatever, it's no stress. Second bogan, watch where you're going, mate.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, shit.
Here we go,
Like the
kicked off.
second you hear a watch where you're
Yeah.
going, it's like, well, fuck, and now everyone's gonna watch. Like it's just done out. So guy turns around, he's like, oh, like, what do you mean watch where I'm going? And oh shit,
It's right.
it's dead. But yeah, no. So the other guy's like, oh, what do you mean? Like, do you have a problem? And the guy's like, oh, if I have a problem, do you have a problem? And then they
Yeah.
start going at it. And then the other guy comes back, the guy that like walked in first, starts coming back. He's like, you got a problem with my friend? And then they're like, oh, fuck.
Fuck, it's
Like,
kicking off now.
it's going
It's kicking
dumb.
off.
And now they're in each other's faces. And all of this is happening in this like half a meter by half a meter fucking like corridor, like hallway thing from the
Between
toilets.
the toilet and out.
So there's a line of like boys, or like men, I guess
Yeah.
you can call them, lining up out the front that need to piss, and
Yeah,
there's like a
yeah.
line of guys inside the toilet that are just trying to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Like we're
yeah,
all
yeah.
looking at each other like,
Stuck
I
in
ain't,
the-
I ain't
yeah.
gonna stop it because I'm not trying to jump in for anyone,
Yeah.
and I'm also I just want to leave. And so yeah, they ended up talking it out, whatever. Well, not really talking it out. They started yelling.
Really? It escalated to yelling?
Yeah, no, they were yelling at each
Oh.
other. And this old as fuck Seki, like honestly, he was like 50 something.
Oh,
he was frail, bro. I was like, bro, either of these dudes could touch you and you'd be dead. Like, what are you doing here?
Tap him up, yeah.
Bro, they touch him
bop
up. They'd
bop him.
be done. It'd be
Oh,
done.
God.
But he ended up like walking in and being like, okay, everyone, like walk it out, like fuck off, everyone, get out. ended up clearing it up. But yeah, it was
interesting time.
it was an experience. It was an experience to say the
because
least.
like in that predicament, like you said, you don't want to get involved, but you want to get out.
Yeah.
So you just stood there awkwardly, like okay,
yo, I'm not gonna walk in between the fight, and I can't walk around the fight.
Yeah.
So I'm posted.
you're chilling there.
I'm posted.
On some other news though,
Yeah.
bro, we have a well, on the note of COVID.
Oh.
I mean, sorry, like going from that.
I'm really hoping COVID's done.
Well, now we have a new thing to worry about.
Fuck off, there's
Mosquito
virus. Oh, I thought you were gonna say there's a new variant. I was like, get fucked. I was like, get fucked. Literally just get fucked. I don't want another variant.
Yeah, but we have the mosquito virus kicking around in Sydney. Oh, not in Sydney actually, in Australia, in South Australia specifically.
Yeah.
But people are twigging out about it. I don't think it's a big deal. Like it can be a big deal if it actually escalates.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be well attained.
I'm
Contained, sorry.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, I hate fucking mosquitoes anyways.
Yeah.
So I think any excuse to kill all mosquitoes is a good excuse to me.
Yeah.
Like, what do they actually do for the ecosystem? I feel like they must play a.
They have to. You know how they say everything plays a
everything plays a role. Like if you
Yeah.
take out one thing's food, it means they will starve, and that's another thing's food gone, and it's kind of like a domino effect in that sense.
I'm not really sure for mosquitoes.
Maybe mosquitoes aren't that key.
They're good for night flowering in pollinators. There we go. So if your nightly flowers,
who needs a night flower, bro? It's not
mosquitoes
sunny
are
out. You
keeping
can't see
them
it.
living. But yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know, sorry for no context. So there's a little thing going around in Australia, in some parts of Australia anyway, where there's mosquitoes are killing people apparently.
Yeah,
and they started from Japan. So apparently it's like a huge wind current that took these fucking mosquitoes from Japan down south.
You don't reckon it was just like brought over on a ship or some shit?
You'd think so. You'd think so. But what I read, apparently it's from extreme wind.
Extreme wind.
Yeah, and I was
has
like,
a balloon of motherfucking mosquito
from Japan.
From Japan, literally like halfway across the world. This mosquito's gone travel. Like he packed his bags. He said, "Hey, I'm not paying rent."
It's like Finding Nemo on
a fucking global scale. They said, "Yeah, we're not going from Gold Coast to Sydney. We're going from Sydney to fucking
Japan,
Tokyo. We're on a trip."
It's like B movie, but like
B movie, but worse. It's dragged
and with a killer virus.
And then with a killer virus, that's the issue.
So apparently, they love pigs or something, and
they transfer. So they can't transfer through like bigger animals. So cows and horses apparently aren't too bad because it's got something to do with like how much of the virus is actually getting into the bloodstream.
Yeah, right.
So because of how big cows and horses are, they've got a lot of
they're
blood.
Fat,
they're fucking tonk. You know, so because of how big they are, they've got quite a large pool of blood.
Yeah,
and it's very hard to dilute that down with the ick.
Mosquito ick.
Yeah, the mosquito ick. But pigs are apparently really good. Aquatic like birds, so like ducks and all that type of shit are really good apparently, or just like small birds in general.
But they're saying we could be next.
Yeah.
When I first heard this news, I'm like, what is this fucking the Bible? Like we have a virus and we have the fucking swarm of crickets and shit like that. Now we have the mosquitoes. Now what, a flood? Like we're going through the flood.
We're actually going through
That's
everything.
what I mean. Is it like the Bible reading like in modern era? What's going on right now?
We're going to burn when Putin starts launching nukes.
Yeah,
it's going to be
the next layer?
It's going to be ish.
It's fucked up. The one thing that...
I have a funny thing about Putin.
Yeah, good
funny. Not really funny. But he has apparently hired 16,000 fucking recruits from the Middle East to come and fight against Ukraine.
No way.
Yeah, no, he's like doubled down.
Really?
He's doubled down. I saw, fact check me.
Yeah.
But this was only seen in the last like few hours. I read it online.
Yeah.
And apparently he's doubled down and bought 16,000 troops in the Middle East. Yeah,
That's
like they're
crazy.
mercenaries. Like they're people that he's paying to come and fight his war against Ukraine.
Insane.
It's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, what?
It's real fucked up.
There's that many people in Russia. Why isn't he just using Russian?
Because the Russians don't want to fight the fucking war.
Oh, true.
They're like, yo, I don't want the smoke.
True, yeah. You know what's dumb? On that note as well, so there are Russians, like you said, that don't want to be part of this war.
Yeah.
The world is sanctioning Russia, which is dumb.
No, all of Russia's getting fucked.
I saw something on, I think Calix's YouTuber posted something on Twitter.
Yeah.
Where YouTube announced that they won't be giving any money to Russian creators
taking
for
off
their
monetization.
content. Yeah, taking off monetization.
Yep.
It's like,
everything.
Bro, that's retarded. It's not even
It's because the way they look at it is, okay, so YouTube pays a Russian content creator. Let's say it's one of the biggest Russian content creators, just for the sake of saying it. And he makes 10 million a year. Russia taxes him 30%. That's $3 million that's going to the Russian government that people don't want to, like, they don't want to give any money over to that country.
I understand that, but like still, there's people's livelihoods that aren't being involved in the process of getting fucked because of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do get exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's just like that whole thing of, you gotta stalemate them.
Yeah,
like,
it's a cold war.
Freeze them out.
Yeah. And they're doing the same with Chelsea, my beloved.
It's not really a cold war, to be honest.
It could lead to a cold war though.
Yeah, but there's already been like gunfire. Isn't like the definition of
Ukraine?
Isn't the definition of a cold war like a war fought without actual fights?
No, in Ukraine and Russia's a war.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Everyone and Russia is Cold War.
Okay,
that's what I mean. Yeah. Like England, all that.
I get you.
Yeah, and my beloved Chelsea.
They got fucked
because of it. The football club Chelsea FC are in the bin, guys. I will stick through up the Chelsea.
You guys are way more in the bin than Arsenal has ever been.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. You guys are so deep in the bin.
For anyone that doesn't know, we have a Russian owner of the club. Honestly, one of the best owners in world football. I think a lot of people can say. Anyway, that'll come back on.
Now we know why. He was being funded by Putin.
Well, he has ties with Putin, and he always has. He was part of the oil and stuff like that, and all that. Yeah, no, I don't know how close they are. Like they aren't best buddies, but
of course,
he has some sort of acquaintance with him.
It's business.
I don't think he is pushing. He's not for the war either, but he just knows him. You know what I mean? And because of that, and he's Russian. Like the people have stepped in and been like, freezing Chelsea assets.
Fuck them all.
And you can't sell players, you can't buy players, you can't sell merch. You can't even, they can't even have people
coming
to
sell
the
tickets.
stadium.
Yeah, unless you're a season holder, you can't come in.
So what the fuck? It's so dumb, bro.
You went through fucking 5 transfer seasons of ish.
Yeah, already everything. As it was. And then
you got like 2 good transfer seasons, and then now it's just done out.
Oh man, this is horrible.
This is Arsenal's season. This is Arsenal's season to buy. I'll be honest.
To buy.
We need to buy big. Did you see what's his name? Erling
Haaland? Yeah, to Man City.
Man City.
Oh, it's done.
Basically confirmed. And then Mbappe is going to Madrid. Basically confirmed.
Yeah.
Scary times out here.
It's actually a weird phase now. Like it's coming to the stage where everyone's accepted the fact the Messi Ronaldo era is done.
Oh yeah, this is the first. I saw a stat that this is the first year since like the early 2000s that they both have less than 10 goal contributions in the league.
Damn, that's
in
crazy.
Like their respective leagues.
And it's like, wait, in the year or the football year? Like
in the season.
Yeah, in the season.
Like in the season. Like at this point in the season,
it's halfway through.
They still haven't gotten 10 goal contributions in their leagues.
Yeah.
That's dragged.
That is so dragged.
Messi was scoring 3 goals in one season at one point. In one calendar year, actually.
Hey, we'd like to take a quick break to mention a word from our sponsors. Splish Splash, I was taking a bath and I noticed I have beautiful balls. Our friends at Manscaped, the global leaders in below the waist hygiene, are turning men's shower dreams into their favourite routine with the all-new Ultra Premium collection.
This all-in-one hygiene skin and hair bundle is designed to upgrade the everyday man shower routine from head to toe. Your skin, hair, and balls deserve this. Save big by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code HDPOD.
So let me take you through a little walkthrough of the Manscaped shower routine. Step 1, we lather on the cologne-infused Ultra Premium body wash with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean and moisturized all day.
Step 2, it's hair care time. Apply the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner that cleanses and nourishes in one step. The non-greasy formula has a base of coconut water, green tea, aloe turmeric, and sage. Apply this to your armpits and pubic region too.
Step 3, once you hop out of the shower, protect yourself from body odor by applying on the Manscaped aluminium-free deodorant. This deodorant dries clear and is also cologne-infused.
Step 4, have tattoos or dry skin? Let's hit your skin with the hydrating body moisturizer spray.
And step 5, apply the Manscaped lip balm. This is a free gift when you purchase the Ultra Premium collection.
Yes, sir. This new bundle will change your life, and I want all my listeners out there to live their best lives.
No kizzy. So get 20% off plus free shipping with the code HDPOD at manscaped.com.
That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code HDPOD at manscaped.com.
It's time to get wet and clean with your new Manscaped shower routine.
Bars.
And back to the program. On another note, on Twitter and TikTok, I have a question to pose to you. You said you didn't know about it when I brought it up to you.
I'll be honest, I figured out what it was because I saw a few people post about it.
I want to ask you now then. More tires or more wheels? I mean, no, sorry, more wheels.
Good job.
Are there more wheels or more wheels?
I have like a there's a lot of things that come into play here.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Okay, does something like a cupboard door count as a door?
Oh yeah, that counts as a door.
Like this little
Yeah,
door
the
thing
little
down here.
there counts as a door. An advent calendar door counts as a door.
Shit.
A wheel can also count as like like you know that slide out drawer, how it has wheels for it to rotate on. That also counts as a wheel.
Yeah, any cogs as well.
Cogs
Cogs in
counts as a
machinery
wheel.
count as wheels.
Yeah,
It's like every car has a lot of cogs.
yeah.
There's a lot of things that
I
cogs.
assume they'd count as wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you say they do?
Yeah, no, I'd say they would. I'm gonna say there's more wheels.
Yeah, it has
Surely.
to be. It has to be.
Like surely.
Yeah.
But I think it would be like surprisingly close.
Yeah.
I don't think
You
it'd
reckon
be
surprisingly?
I don't think it'd be as far like distance as people might
Because
think.
I tried to fight doors for jokes, and I actually, advent calendar, huge sky rises with offices and stuff like that.
bare doors,
crazy
bare doors,
about.
apartment buildings, bare doors.
Yeah.
Like
And then-
any building in general, every kitchen has bare doors in that bitch.
Yeah.
Like it's
And if we were talking about cars and not including cogwheels, there's actually a
imagine a shopping center.
more door to wheel ratio on cars, because you have the 4 car doors, and you have the boot, and you have the hood. They're a door in their own right, you know.
Yeah.
And then you have the tires. But if all the cogs and stuff count, it's done out in the car, because the car have that many cogs.
It's done out. What about like shopping centers?
Yeah, shopping centers.
Shopping centers are huge because like what technically counts as a door? Does like an archway count as a door?
Oh yeah, no, a door is a door.
You have to pull. You have to push
swing,
or pull,
yeah,
or
push,
like
pull thing.
to enter. There's like an obstacle to enter through. Okay, I get you. How did this start?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a dumb thing that's
Like
just starts on the internet.
who got in that argument? It was probably on some Reddit somewhere.
Yeah.
And some guy was like, I reckon there's more doors in the world than there are wheels. And some dickhead was like, nah, I bet you it's not. And then they just went back and forth.
Well, on that note of like dumb things and where they start from, I found another one, and this is an old one. You may know it, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
So everyone, listen up.
Oh.
So for $10 million, would you live the rest of your life with an immortal snail chasing you, but when it touches you, you die?
It's only 10 million?
Yeah. So it can, and some other rules, it can traverse water. It can take flights, for instance. So if you're going from Australia to Europe, it can take the flight to land at the airport, but then it also obviously has to like do the snail walk.
Does it travel at the same
speed? It's a normal snail
same
speed.
speed as the flight though? Like, does it get on a flight and then
A
travel
normal flight,
over in like 20
22
hours?
Yeah.
That's dragged.
Yeah. But then when it lands, it travels at its normal pace.
I think it should. No, I think it should always travel along the floor.
No,
but it can
no.
just go underwater and stuff at the same speed.
Nah, it can take flights.
What the fuck? Can you just get a private jet then and just fly wherever you are? Like, this is bullshit. How's a booking flight? Like, what's this? It's gonna get in a helicopter, just chase me down. Like, it's bullshit. No. It's gonna stay on the floor.
It can only fly if you move from country to country. Other than that, if you go to Queensland, for instance, from Sydney, it doesn't fly. It only flies if there's like...
Honestly...
Oh, you know what?
You know what I mean, though? Like,
yeah. Let's say, but it could like, when it hits water, it could hit like 2 times speed, which isn't that fast, but it can hit 2 times speed.
Okay, yeah. It can double speed it through water. It becomes like, it grows gills or some shit and starts
And
like
kicks
bobbing through.
Imagine a snail pumping it through the Pacific
Just
Ocean.
imagine like a jellyfish, but like uglier.
So would you for $10 million live the rest of your life with that snail following you?
No.
Nah.
Look, don't get me wrong, if you offered me 10 million and said like, where does snail snot fuck, that was
Snot
bad.
from?
Where does
Snail nut from?
where does the snail start from? Like, if you were to offer it to me right now, does it start like a few hundred meters away? Does it start on the other side of the world and I got like a month or some shit to...
Nah, let's say it starts a kilometer from wherever you are.
Honestly, that would be interesting. Do you reckon there's a way that you could like... yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Because I reckon there's a way that you could set something up that tracks like where you are and then you mark the point of the snail and then like through like a formula like on like a bot, you just have like a sensor where it tells you where roughly in the world it's going to be positioned according to like where you've moved throughout your life type thing. So you know it's like it's 500 kilometers away, I'm fine. But like if it's like a few kilometers away, like a chart now I got to go for a road trip.
Well, yeah, the thing is like, you have to be on the move all the time.
Always.
The time.
Oh, actually, that's
you know what would be fucked up though? Like you think you're comfy and it's away from you, and one day you wake up and it's like at your feet, like it's just getting to you.
Yeah.
And you fucking have to dip.
So are you immortal? while this snail is chasing you.
No, you can die a normal life and your life is normal.
Oh, as in like I could end up in a hospital at any point.
Yeah, you can get crashed. Yeah,
and just die.
Yeah.
Oh, that's whack.
You'd have to ask them to keep moving your hospital bed or something.
Yeah, that's whack. I'd be like, I need you to just jog laps in this fucking hospital room with me, just to stay away from the snail, please. That's all I want. What? What if you like got yourself on like a treadmill, on like an omnidirectional treadmill, and like you stand in the middle. So you stand on a platform in the middle of this treadmill, and the only way to get around you is like treadmills that are going away from you. Could you just stay in the middle and the snail will never get to you?
Yeah, I guess technically it could.
I'm just gonna build a house around treadmills instead of like a moat, a moat of water, a moat of treadmills. So then just keep them all away.
Is there no other way for it to?
Like it can't fly. It's just the snail's immortal. It could have powers. Like you don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's say nothing works. Just say hypothetically nothing works and it's always chasing you. Would you do it?
Because bro, that's long.
It's so long. Imagine 40 years of your life been moving.
That's stress.
Because you have to think of this cunt every day.
That's so stress.
Like he's always going to be in the back of your mind.
Like always.
You're like, fuck, where's this cunt today?
Bro, even
like,
if you saw a regular snail.
Yeah.
If you saw a regular snail, you'd shit bricks.
Nah, let's say this snail has like a red back or something. So you know it's that one.
You know it's that snail. It's like glowing or some shit.
Imagine it wasn't like every
I'm thinking, like you're just walking through your garden one day and you shit bricks. You're like, honey, get the kids. We gotta go. We gotta fucking go. I did the math wrong. We gotta go. Oh shit!
But like I was saying to someone, the day that snail touches you, you'd be at peace.
Oh yeah.
Because after imagine 40, 50 years running from this bitch, and like you like.
Do you think you'd embrace it?
You'd embrace. That's what I'm saying. You're like, you know what? Like this is my life. I did well. Like, 50 years running from you. Like I'm gonna be at peace now. I'm not stressing about like you
Maybe
anymore.
you become the snail. you get doomed to chase someone, and then that snail's like, okay, finally, I can fucking live life. I can just go back. I can pass on now. Life's good. Oh,
but that'd be such a peaceful day. Yeah. Like because you'd accept defeat.
You'd just say,
you'd
fuck
be
it.
like, you know what? I did my duty here.
Yeah,
you know,
I did well.
I live
my best life.
You
get like a really nice glass of like champagne or some shit. Get some nice food, get a good steak, just relax.
And
just relax.
Let it take you.
Oh, damn.
The $10 million snail.
I
would do it.
That sounds so bliss.
Oh, actually, what? No.
I don't think 10 million's enough.
Yeah.
If I'm completely honest.
You have to travel and...
That's what I'm thinking. Like, 10 million can only get you so far around the world.
Yeah.
And to keep using your money to go traveling, you'd want to initially have more money to invest.
Yeah.
And then have... Like,
because not like you can get a job.
Yeah, no.
And make money because you're there at a place for too long.
What if you're a pilot? Like a Qantas pilot.
Yeah, that would work.
That's lit.
Yeah, become a pilot. That could
become a pilot for L.
Yeah.
And you just astronaut.
You win.
Bro, leave Earth. What's snail gonna do?
Yeah,
What's the snail gonna do? Come to Mars, I dare you.
Well, a ticket to Mars is like $260 million, isn't it, or something ridiculous?
No, Elon Musk was saying some shit about it being like in like the 500 to like a 1 mil range. I think I remember
500 to 100 mil. Is that what you're saying?
No, 500 to 1 mil.
Like
500K to 1 mil.
That's pretty cheap, you know.
Yeah, no. It's like the price of like a
wow, no,
house.
even cheaper. A round trip ticket to Mars will cost around $100,000.
That's correct.
There's no way.
I think that's like futuristic when we've got like shuttle buses that take us to and from.
There's no way. That's ridiculous.
Bro, if that's the case, then like bare people are going.
Yeah,
to Mars.
everyone's going.
Bare people are going.
Everyone's
to Mars.
going. What the fuck? I could eventually get there. Like I'm not on 100,000
not right now, but you could.
I could get there. It's easy.
You could put a bit of time and effort away into it. No, it's actually it's very achievable.
You put your mind to it. You work a bit. You get there. You know.
Damn, bro. Maybe it's time to go to Mars.
Yeah, maybe we should do a road trip.
Maybe Mars is the place.
First podcast on Mars.
That would be that would be the haps.
Yeah, that
would actually be the
like
haps.
What do you call like the best podcast in the universe at that point?
That we know of. You never know. Maybe there's some like maybe there's
alien podcast.
But what if there's an alien dude that's like the equivalent of Joe Rogan? Like he just runs the alien podcast space.
Yeah.
Like it's just
That'd be funny.
It would be pretty haps.
Yeah.
The new kids on the block. Be like, hey, yo, we're here to take this shit over.
From kids from fucking Australia. Sydney,
don't worry about it, bro.
Over Mars.
Just Earth.
I have another question for you. I was on this like little note of questions and things like that.
Like little brain teaser type.
Yeah. So if you could swap bodies with anybody in the world for 24 hours, who would it be?
Oh, that's a deep question, you know.
Yeah.
There's like quite a few people that would. It would
Who's on
be
your
like
shortlist? Let's pump them.
It'd be a surreal. Honestly, wait, you gotta give me a second here.
To my mind, I'm already thinking Post Malone.
Yep.
Who
I'm
else would be
thinking
sick to live.
Ryan Reynolds would be sick to live as.
Yeah.
Because he's got Blake Lively's his wife.
Yeah.
Banger. Yep. I think The Rock would be pretty cool.
Living-
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I think would be pretty lit. I think I'd like to be The Rock just so I could be fucking huge.
Tonk.
Yeah, just be Tonk.
And just
who's gonna do?
yeah,
Who's gonna do
strong
anything?
things.
Like
Yeah,
who's gonna do shit? Be like, I gotta move this car right now.
Nah,
Whoosh.
you know what would be interesting? If I could swap bodies with a girl, just to see what the girl body's like.
Nah, ish. What if you happen to just pick the wrong day of the month? Yeah, it's
Nah,
just
I'll give him a buzz and like, yo,
like, yo, how you feeling?
hey, how you feeling? Any
feeling alright?
leakage? And if
Dude,
they're like, nah,
it's
like
like,
hang
nah.
up and you go, yep, my request, please.
Boom.
Whoever that person was.
Call back the genie and be like, yo, I
Yeah,
switched
because
with
like you'd still
X.
have your mind and mental. You're just in that body. So yeah, I think a girl would be interesting.
I think a girl would be kind of
You know,
interesting.
it'd be drag like a girl porn star. That
Nah,
would
that's
be
ish.
niche.
That's
That would
ish.
be
I ain't trying to
niche.
get fucked.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
That's ish.
That's what I mean.
That's what I'm
Niche,
trying to do.
Fuck that.
Oh, or you could change into what's his name? Johnny Sins. Johnny Sins for a day would be pretty funny.
Nah,
I'll be honest. Do you reckon he gets
that.
recognized in like supermarkets?
Yeah, probably.
But like, who's actually going up to
Yeah,
Johnny Sins
like,
while
I
they're
don't-
out in public?
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, I
Like,
get
do you
you
think
now.
people walk up to him and be like, Johnny, let's take a photo? Like,
There'd definitely be like weirdos that do that like regardless, but
I'm
like
like,
in general
that's so
population,
ish, yeah.
I feel like most people wouldn't. You'd
Yeah.
see him and you'd giggle and you go,
you'd be
that
like,
guy.
that's the guy. Doctor,
Yeah.
nurse,
All
fucking
that.
army, let's go.
Yeah, but
He's on the
like
shits.
I feel like he wouldn't have crowds around him like if Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
walked through, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
DiCaprio. I'd be DiCaprio for
You'd
sure.
be DiCaprio.
Bro, he's goaded.
Yeah, he's
He's
goated,
goated,
but I
he's
feel like his
goated.
life's pretty simple, you know.
Well, he fucks like 23-year-olds all day. That's all he does.
What?
He only gets with young women.
Is this a thing?
Yes, it's like proven that he has like an age that like he only gets with.
Really? Does he
Yeah.
not have a family?
No, I don't think so.
Oh wow.
I don't think
Damn,
so.
Young's just a.
I think he's. Look, the numbers might not be exactly the same, but I'm pretty sure he gets with girls from the age of like 20, stays with
Yeah.
them for a few years, and then just like fucks them,
Damn, man's
fucks
just
him
a
off.
stallion.
and then just goes. He's DiCaprio.
Well, he's DiCaprio, but I mean, he's out here just
DiCaprio.
piping.
Yeah, no, he's doing whatever
I
the
thought he
fuck
was.
he
I thought he
wants.
was like arrested his
He's doing-
family and
no,
stuff
no,
like
he's
that.
doing
Nah,
whatever
he's
the
just going
fuck he
dumb.
wants.
Isn't that crazy? I haven't heard shit about this. Usually, like people with fame get
Yeah.
like, oh, look at him, like
Like
he's
Hugh
fucking-
Hefner type vibes and shit like that. Nah,
but
but
he's
he's-
got class about him. But he's out here still fucking.
He's out here doing wildness.
Youngins, Jesus.
Wild,
I shouldn't say
wild.
youngins.
Yeah,
like,
no, maybe not
youngins of
youngins.
age.
Yeah,
Youngins of age.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just younger compared to him.
Yeah.
But they're still on the shits. What about you? Who
Yeah,
are
that's
you
what I'm
thinking?
thinking. Post Malone or a girl. I don't know what girl. Like a Dua Lipa would be cool
Dua
because she
Lipa
lives a
would be
crazy
lit.
lifestyle.
Yeah, she's out here. She's out here moving bougie.
And then
Oh, you know what? Being Snoop Dogg for a day would be pretty cool.
oh, Snoop Dogg would be lit.
Yeah.
Nah, Snoop Dogg would be so lit.
Or like Shaq.
he does. Yeah,
I'd be Shaq.
Because
I'd
them
be-
two are people that do everything and anything.
Yeah,
like,
they just do everything.
Whether it's
Any
commentary,
opportunity. Yeah.
whether it's like phase, like he just joined phase as well.
for the
like
haps.
whatever it is.
Just for haps.
It's just they'd live crazy life. I'm trying to think of maybe Snoop is the guy.
Maybe Snoop's a pretty good shout, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Or like Mike Tyson would be pretty cool.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
A day's Mike Tyson would be pretty
Yeah.
lit. Like just get really high, take some mushrooms, go down to his weed firm and do shit down there.
Yeah.
It'd be a pretty lit time. Who else is there? I'm trying to think of who else is living a wild lifestyle these days.
I don't know. I think that's a pretty good shout from the people we've said. So if you had to choose one now based on like the ones we've said.
Snoop.
Yeah,
for sure.
Snoop. Okay, I'll let's say I have to choose a different one. Let me who would I do? Yeah, I don't know. I'm indecisive, but like I'm just gonna say for the sake of it, Post Malone.
Yeah, Posty.
It just
I think that'd be a
chill
lit
life.
ass
He's
time.
probably in Utah right now, so it's pretty
He's just vibing.
blessed. I'd just be out in the forest,
He's just vibing.
get
Maybe
fucked
maybe
up.
you go hunting. Maybe call
hunting?
the Logan Pauls up.
Oh yeah, that
And
yeah,
just
we
be
could
like,
vibe
yeah,
that.
man,
Yeah, imagine the connects you have for those 24 hours to just
Bro, you go crazy.
see and meet all these fucking.
During-
Drake would be lit.
Oh yeah, no.
Drake would
okay.
be lit.
During that time, do you technically like?
Have the mental of
No. So do you do your consciousnesses switch? Like if I switch with Snoop, is Snoop now in me?
oh that'd be yeah,
Like
well,
in the
let's say
sense
that,
where
let's say
Snoop
does.
wakes up for
Yeah.
24 hours in fucking
your
Western
body.
Sydney, like yo, what the fuck is this? I
What did I smoke this morning?
Yeah, I got this is whack. This is
weed.
whack. He's
I
looking
need
at
to
his
call
stuff,
my
he's like,
plug,
yo,
you're
this
like-
shit's fucked
Yeah.
up. Shit's laced. It's done. It's done. Call the doctor.
Yeah.
Call the doctor. You're telling me I'm in Australia? Yeah, lying. You're lying to me. Oh,
Imagine your mum, because he would walk out with his accent like, "We're going cut."
Yeah, we're
and your
going
mum
on
was-
cut. And be like,
Mom,
the
what the
fuck?
fuck?
The
Yeah.
fuck are you on? Shut up. Go home.
That'd be
Like,
so
yo.
funny. I'm dead. That's hilarious.
Shit, that would be haps.
I saw some dude though on a random note, Logan Paul. It came to my mind with Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I realized that. Didn't I? I was like, oh.
This guy, for audio listeners, YouTube just saw that. He just picked up his glass cup.
Oh,
There's no water in it.
There's none. There's
like,
none.
but the thing was, you teased it. You're like, you realize. I saw you realize.
Yeah,
there's no water.
I went, oh.
And he just really tipped his head back and went for it, even though there's nothing in it. He's like, no, I'm gonna force one drop.
No, I'll get it.
I'm dead.
It's okay.
But
We've done well.
This guy in America, he took a COVID loan out for $80,000, and he ended up buying a Charizard for like $57,000 or so for what it was, and the government caught him out on what he got the loan for.
Fair enough.
And now he's going to jail for 3 years for buying a Pokemon card.
That's so dragged.
How fucked up?
What did he plan on doing with the Pokemon card though?
I don't know.
I
don't know. If he planned to
just
resell it and like pay off the loan, be blessed and be like 30K up. It's smart in the sense it's dumb but smart, because obviously it's dumb for taking out the loan, but smart in the sense that like you would have had it paid off and then made money. You know what I mean?
He could have made a bit of money off it.
But he got caught out and done, and now he's in jail.
You shouldn't try making money off like COVID relief payments and shit like that. Oh yeah, that's my bad. Yeah. My bad. We're back. But yeah, no, fuck. Do you reckon he's like? Did you ever hear what happened to the end of the Logan Paul Pokemon
saga? Yeah, they were just fake G.I. Joe cards.
Yeah, no, but isn't like, do you know
whether they...
Because I know Logan got paid back.
Yeah, he did.
But I don't
in
know
regards to like persecuting the person that fucked up.
Did they
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure.
Because like whoever it was hit a lick.
Yeah, hit a clean lick.
Hit a crazy lick.
If I was him and I saw this shit unravel on the internet from a distance, like, oh no, Logan Paul is the person that had it. Yeah. And now they found out it's fake.
Oh, I'd be deleting everything.
Yeah, delete everything.
Delete all accounts.
Live in some like the Bahamas or some shit like that, or Madagascar.
Take your 3.5 mil that you just hit a lick on fucking G.I. Joe cards for and go home.
And leave.
Just leave. Just hit legs.
Because fuck that. They actually can get you into so much shit for that. That's actually jail time. It's fraud.
It's fraud.
It's actually worse fraud than the dude that bought the 80,000 cards.
It's complete fraud and con. It's stitch.
Nah, that's fucked up. But yeah, imagine going to jail and they ask like, "Yo, bro, what are you in here for?" And they're like, "Oh, I stabbed a guy."
Yeah, I killed someone.
Like, I killed someone. It's like,
yeah.
You, what's your turn? It's like, bought a Charizard card.
Pokemon, bro.
And they're like, what? It's like, yeah, I bought a Pokemon card.
I had to collect them all. You know, that's it. Like, I just had to collect them all.
I had to really commit to it, you know. The show got to me when I was younger. I needed that one card.
Ash was convincing, you know. Like, he really spoke his truth.
Oh, bro. 3 years. Imagine, like, sitting there in the cell every day thinking, like, I'm here. For a 50 fucking 7K Pokemon card. Yeah. Like, there's people out here serving time because they're like lunatics on the streets and shit like that. Or like doing actual ish. Fraud is a bad thing and people do go to jail for that, as this dude did. But like, the reason is
for Pokemon
card.
Literally just for Pokemon
card.
That's dragged, bro. Purely, that's so dragged.
Oh, that man's in the bin, honestly.
God damn. That's a great time, though.
Without further ado, though.
Oh.
You know what time it is?
It's
you on that one? Not again. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. This was our old shit.
Yeah. What a banger.
Yeah, anyway, it's HC Advice.
HC Advice, we're back.
We're back, baby. We're back.
We're going. We're killing.
Yeah, so you guys killing it with the response this week. I appreciate you guys coming in with them and stuff like that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Love your work.
We love the content.
Love your enthusiasm.
So we'll start with the first one here.
More passion. What's the Mourinho?
Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know which one it is, but I don't know the verbatim. I forgot the words he uses and stuff. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Anyways, we'll keep moving.
Yeah. So first one here.
Yep.
So someone at school wants to fight me. He keeps calling me a bitch, and every day he's saying how he's going to beat the shit out of me. I just ignore him and tell him to shut the fuck up, but he never actually does anything. And that was it. So I'm assuming, like, what should his game plan be?
Slacks.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Offer him out.
Nah, bring him. HD pod, us two. Are you on?
Yeah, we're on.
We're
on.
Hey, wherever you are, let us know, and we'll sort this guy out for you.
Just call us up.
Yeah.
We'll swing through. No, honestly, just offer him out. Tell him to go, like, tennis courts or something.
What if he can't? What if he's smaller than him?
Small man?
What if he's like 40 kilos, like prime? Hasn't he a teenage years yet?
He's young,
before puberty,
you know, he's small, he's young.
Guy. He's like 80, 90 kilos.
He's like 2 years above him, bully, first grade soccer team or some shit like that. Like he's bully man. Maybe not soccer. Yeah, football. Sorry. Honestly, go do like martial arts or some shit.
And just learn to beat him up.
Yeah, I can't lie. Well, at least maybe not learn to beat him up for the sake of beating him up, but learn that if he swings at you, how to dodge and swing back. Like at least, like if you're really that concerned about being beaten up, like.
Well, he said he hasn't done anything yet, so maybe the time is coming. Hopefully it doesn't, and you just live a blessed life.
Yeah.
But bro, if it comes, just take him on.
Yeah, I can't because
if he initiates, like you
just swing,
just swing,
just swing,
go haywire,
just fuck it. Because like, what's the worst can happen is okay, you get clocked, but he started it.
Yeah, he started it.
So he's a bully. You don't lose.
He's a loser anyway. He's
a dickhead. You don't start war for no reason.
Yeah.
Like fuck this kid. But like if he starts swinging. Just swing for the fucking hills.
Yeah,
just go.
The fact he never does anything and he's been doing it, I feel like he's just being a dickhead, you know? Like, he thinks he's being alpha.
Ego.
He's just like, oh, you're a loser. Fuck you, you know what I mean? But this guy is a bigger loser. Oh, you're not a loser. Sorry, not to reference them as... My bad.
Everybody's a loser. Just fucking run with that.
Yeah, everyone's a loser, but to what degree?
He's
the biggest loser.
He is the biggest loser.
Because why is he going out of his way to be a fuckwit, you know? Like, especially unless you did drag shit. Maybe there's like a backstory to this. Just go, you know?
There's always two sides. There's three sides to the story. His side, their side, and the truth.
And the goddamn truth, girl.
Yeah, let's go.
24K golden.
Yeah.
But...
Okay. Honestly, my advice is... If they swing.
Yeah, no. If they swing.
Swing.
For now, just keep ignoring.
Don't just cop it.
Yeah, don't.
Like you'd rather have a big fight and cause a scene, so that way the issue is addressed.
Yeah.
And that way it's just done.
It's done. Yeah.
It's done.
It's done.
Once it's done, especially in school, a fight will happen. 2 weeks later, no one cares. No one cares about it. It's whatever.
And that dude will stop beefing you.
No, he will because he'll be like, honestly, he swung back.
Yeah,
it's respect. It's just it's whatever that. Like honestly, knowing school, they'll probably become friends.
Yeah.
Like they'll swing at each other. They'll be like, okay.
Do you remember that story like 7 years ago of that bully in primary school? That big fucking...
And he fucking
he laced it in.
That was I think, what was his name, like Corey or something?
Yeah, Corey does ring a bell. Maybe it was a Corey.
I think it was a Corey.
So if you don't know, in Australia, we had some infamous video go viral of this bully picking on a fat kid. And the fat kid just turns around and literally lifts him off the ground.
Like judo, just
him.
Fucking kills him.
Yeah,
he fucking murdered him. The kid got up, he's rocked and fucking, he's leaning and shit, bro. He's zanned.
Fuck, what a kid that guy. I wonder what he's doing now, you know?
I reckon he's a bully himself.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon the ego got inflated and now he just walks around picking kids up just for the fucking apps. He's like, hey, you remember me? Fucking yeet. Just one kid in each hand and just clash them together above his head and shit.
He's just crushing everyone right now. Have you ever got into a fight when you were at school and shit like that?
Not in high school.
Yeah.
That I can't remember. I remember in primary school I got in... I wouldn't really call it a fight, but do you remember, Tia actually?
Yeah.
So me and Tia were, I don't know if me and Tia had a fight or it was something, or there was like a group of us that were all just swinging and punching and tackling each other and shit, but that was like in primary school. Other than that, I didn't really fight in high school. I never saw the need to.
Yeah, no.
It was just like...
high school, you're a bit more grown. Like, obviously you have the dumb...
Yeah, the occasional, like, fuck you, no, fuck you, okay, yeah, meet me here then. It's like, okay, fucking bet.
But like in primary school, I remember I had this one time in like year 3 or 4 where this kid came up to me. I don't actually remember the reason why, but he's like,
ask it.
I want to fight you. I want to fight you.
You can bleep it. You can bleep it, honestly. Maybe bleep that.
And he's like, that wasn't even the fight I was talking about.
Oh,
damn,
no.
There's 2.
There's 2.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, shit.
Okay, there was a kid. I'm not going to name his name.
No.
Yeah, I was first day at school.
I do remember another fight at primary school. Yeah, no,
with
you
me
go first.
well.
No, not with you, but with someone else. Yeah.
So my story is there's 2. So one of them was first day at this new school in year 5.
Yep.
I was with 2 other friends of mine who were both new to the school first day, and we're just vibing, singing, whatever. Well,
Hanging
I
out.
wasn't singing. This one girl in particular was singing.
Yep.
And this one guy, not part of our group, gets up and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck you think you're doing? Like, why are you singing?"
Stop singing.
Yeah, I was like, "Bro, who are you?
Yeah,
like,
who are you?
What's
Who
going
you tell
on
people
here?"
to stop singing?
And then he started getting like real angry. He's like, "Oh, who am I? Like,
who am I? Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am, you dog? I'll fucking show you who I am." Fucking idiot.
And he just like grabbed me by the collar, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Bet, okay, that's how it's
Let's
going."
go. Let's
so
go.
I grabbed him by the collar and pushed him back on the thing, and
Do
he's
a
like,
little
"Oh,
jumper punch, a little jumper punch.
jump punch." And he tried to like sort of tussle, but I was like, "Nah, bitch,
no, we're going.
Nah, I'm holding you down.
Like,
Right?
first day of
You're
school.
actually gonna try going.
First day of school, you can't get bitched. That was the rule. You just can't get bitched on the first day of school.
So I just held him down, and the teacher sort of came and like that was the kind of
break
thing.
it.
And then the teacher pulls me over. Oh, not the teacher. I go to the assistant principal.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yo, like
parrot."
Yeah, Parrot. Yeah.
Shout out Parrot, bro. He was a goat. He was a goat.
And he's like, oh, you got into like a little altercation today. Like, what's the story? Da-da-da.
Yeah. What'd you do?
And he's like, the kid you got into a fight to is notorious for being like a dickhead. At the
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
Like,
No,
getting
big
into
dickhead.
fights,
Big
whatever.
dickhead. Big dickhead.
And he's like, I'm surprised you just went for it. I'm like, well, one, I didn't know that because it's the first day here.
Yeah.
And two, I'm not gonna fucking sit there.
I'm not gonna cop shit.
Yeah.
Cop shit for the sake of copping shit. What is this?
And ever since that day, which was day one of school, that kid loved me from that day on because
it was just,
I think I just showed him respect. So back to the other dude shit.
Back to the other dude.
Yeah, hey,
dude number uno.
Yeah, that had the problem. Hey, that's what I mean. If you get stepped on, step back on him, bro.
Just step up.
Step up.
Just slack.
And the other issue was when I was at primary school in like year 2 or 3, he wanted to fight me as a little kid though.
Little youngin.
He was younger than me, like 2 years younger than me. I can't remember what it was, but when he went to fight me, I had my hand on his head like that, and he was trying to run forward doing the swings. And then all I did was move, and he fell into this sand pit we had, and just ate shit. And I just walked off, and that was it. That was it.
Free my guy. Free my guy. No, do you remember the kid? So do you remember the stairs that we had that went up to the year 6 area?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the kid? Oh, I don't want to...
Name names?
Yeah, but
New kid, a bit crazy?
Yeah. Small kid, dickhead.
Yeah. I know which one you're going.
Yeah, I remember we were... So, I couldn't remember what we were fighting about or what the reasoning was, but we were just being dickheads to each other. And we were standing on, like, the midpoint. So, there was, like, stairs, little like, level, and then stairs down again. And so we were kind of like standing there, going back and forth, like pushing whatever. And then I remember kicking the fuck out of him because this is when I first started. So I did like a bit of martial arts training as a kid. And this is when I first started training. I just remember kicking the absolute fuck out of this kid's back and then just legging it. Because I was like, this kid did not look like he was doing well, so I just fucking legged it. I was like, I'm not sticking around I'm not sticking around to get yelled at or anything. So I whacked him and then I said, okay, deuces up.
Fuck, that looked that one hit. Like, you're like, fuck, that looked like it damaged you.
Yeah, I was like, shit, that looked like it might have hurt. Like, I didn't try to, I'm not, I didn't do it. I didn't know what he's talking about. And we hit legs. We got away.
Good time. You got away with it though.
Great times. Great times. We got classic hits.
Next one here.
Yep.
So if someone fucked you over bad, would you drop them from your life or fake friends until you get to fuck them over equally bad?
Oh.
Depends who it is and how you got fucked over.
Yeah, I think sometimes this is not worth the stress.
Yeah, I was going to say most of the time it's not worth the stress and you just walk away from it.
Yeah.
But like, if for some reason there was a couple petty things and then this happened to be the last
and there was like
thing,
a big grudge.
Yeah, like, then I'd be like, oh, you got a little thing in my stomach now that's making me want to fucking kill you. I would. Yeah. I don't know if I'd necessarily fake friends because that's even more petty.
That's just ish.
I'd keep a mental note of what they've done and then done petty shit back to them. But like, I guess faking the friends part is making it
is making it so much easier to just
fuck them over.
To opt back. I don't know, man. I think unless they've like done some real ish shit, just dead it. Like, it's so much easier to not stress about it and just dead it than stress about it and have to deal with. Have to deal with trying to. Go.
Sorry, no, I've just been on smoke energy. So like, if you ask me these questions today, that's why I'm like, you know what, fuck this guy. I'd fake friend. I'd fuck him over. I don't know why. It's just how I am. Next week I'll be fine.
Next week you'll be like, nah, just grow up. Just move on with life.
Like, hey, right now, take my advice. I'm the devil. He's that angel on the shoulder.
We're peace to all worlds.
And I'm destruction.
Just kill everyone.
For today.
Just op everyone.
For fun. Actually, for me, it'd be for fun, you know?
I'll be honest though, it's fun to op people. Like, it's fun to just like, if people piss me off and do things, it's fun to just be like, nah, fuck off.
Yeah, no, it's fun being an op for a person that deserves to be opped towards. Not like going out of your way to like a random citizen.
Don't bully people.
Eating their lunch and you just kick their sandwich out of their hand.
Like, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off, dickhead. Fuck off.
Fuck off. No, you fuck off, douche. No, you fuck off, douche.
That's rude. Don't do that.
That's rude.
Love everyone that loves you. Like, treat everyone how you want to be treated.
But if they're going to be a dickhead, you have all the right in the world to be a dickhead back. Like, just go crazy.
So go dumb.
That's great advice. Look at this guy.
Yeah. Another one here.
Yep.
How do I get into a relationship with my girl best friend?
That's ish.
That's so ish.
That's ish.
That's so ish.
That's real ish.
This is an interesting one to end on.
That's a real ish.
Yeah. I don't know if you do, to be honest.
Yeah, I think long story short, don't.
Because the thing is, if
it fucks it,
if it fucks it, you fucked your friendship pretty much. You know what I mean?
And especially if it's long friendship.
Yeah.
Then that's like
6-7 years.
Yeah,
like,
that's ish.
For what, you know? Like,
for what? For what reason? Like, maybe you fuck once.
Yeah.
And then what?
Well, no, if they want to make it serious, like boyfriend girlfriend, like, it's not gonna work, bro. Because unless Unless they have intentions.
You do hear those like stories of like, yeah, we were friends for a few years and then we finally decided that like
that's
we were
true.
right for each other and then it just worked and now they're married with like 3 kids and a house.
No, it definitely.
Whoop, whoop.
It definitely does work. It's just if the other person's not committed, then it's fucked because now you're stuck in this weird predicament where it's like one has feelings and the other doesn't.
Communication
is
the trick.
Yeah, and
is the trick.
It is. I think we've said this a lot of times with a lot of these kind of predicaments of some sort. Communication is key.
Just communicate exactly how you feel to the T. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't make anyone. Don't try and make anyone feel better by choosing different words.
Yeah.
Just say it how it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And like this, the quickest way to get to the solution, realistically.
For sure. Yeah, I'd say do that because if it doesn't work out and she goes, sorry, it's not like that, it's just friends, it's a bit awkward, but it's like, you know what? You know how to deal with it now. You know what I mean? Like,
now you can just run with it.
You know, like, it's not going to be it. I have to move on from it.
Just make
moves.
moves.
You know what I mean? And maybe you have to distance yourself for a bit to move on or whatever, but you can still go back to best friends.
On guard.
But don't make it apparent to her. Do not try to hide it and try chop in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Because as soon as like because then she's questioning like what's happening now. You know what I mean? If she's not fucking with it, she's like, what's going on?
Yeah, because she'll pick up bougie moves and she'll be like, oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
like, I don't think so.
Yeah,
and then
so it definitely is possible, but like you just need to be clear with each other because she might turn around and go, I've been feeling the same now. Like,
yeah, I've been feeling the same for longer. Even. And then it's like, oh well, fuck. Let's go. Maybe we should have said something earlier. But everything happens in life for a reason. Yeah. So for your question specifically, how do I do it? It's just having like an open talk discussion, just saying, hey, this is how I feel. Yeah, try and get a bit of privacy. Like maybe go to like a lunch or some shit. Don't go to like a dinner. I feel like dinner is a bit too forward. Too forward. Yeah, too forward. I think going to like lunch or like breakfast
or bowling or
or just going and doing something.
Yeah.
But like go out, and just talk. Because if you guys are friends, it won't be weird. Just being like, hey, come to ice skating or some shit just for a little bit.
You do.
Go.
Have the conversation.
Have a chat.
And if
it goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't, just be like, look, no hard feelings.
Yeah.
We're still Gucci. I just wanted to express the thoughts. The thoughts.
And that'll be it.
Yes, Ersky.
That is HC Advice done. That is the podcast done. We appreciate you guys for watching, viewing, and listening.
Bang.
We have a sick guest on next week. Basia.
We're moving
I think that's how you say her name. I'll clarify it with Basia. But she's a fucking queen.
Basia.
She's a legend of the DJ game. And tune in for that next week if you guys... Well, after this episode next week's coming up. Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
But we'll see you next week. Thank you guys and we'll be out.
Don't forget to leave a review.
Thank you. Bye.